Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We're back. We'll continue from where we stopped from last week. So today we begin with the other types of charts. We're going to start with the Pareto charts. Let me share my screen so you can see what we have today. I think I opened too many documents here. Just give me 1 minute. Let me close some of these documents I opened. Excuse me, I'm gonna close this. All right. I think I can share it now. Okay, another one. Okay, I think I'm gonna open this one. It should be good. All right, let's see. Let me share my screen again. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So we'll be looking at Pareto chart today. The Pareto chart, the difference between a Pareto chart and a histogram is that in Pareto chart, we arrange the data into, we arrange it in ascending or descending order from the smallest, from largest to the smallest. Then we can now make an inference from what we see on the chart. So the chart was developed, it was called Pareto chart because of the person that developed it. Wilfredo Pareto was an Italian engineer in the 19th century. So basically, there's something that we call the Pareto principle, or what we call the 80%, 20% rule, which is a form of generalization that I can say that at 80% of all the problems or defects are caused by only 20% of mistakes. There's another way we can say it. You can say that 20% of the population control the wealth, while the other 80% are, not wealthy, are just middle class and the lower class, something like that, So there are many ways we use it in different aspects. So anyway, let me show you how to construct this chart. We have the example here. Like I explained, the first thing you do is to arrange the data values that you have in descending order of magnitude, and then draw your chart, And we use this example. Excuse me, I think I did something. Okay, right. So we're going to use number 21, question number 21 as an example of this chart, or to illustrate how to draw this chart. This should be better. It says, I'm gonna make it. One moment. The inside will be, it's okay. Anyway, it says here that the average cost per mile in a state turnpike, as shown here. So it says use this data set to construct a Pareto chart, to use it to illustrate this data. So we can see the various states here: Pennsylvania, Maine, Indiana, Oklahoma, then Florida. So you say construct a Pareto chart using these values, and then interpret your results. Okay, Good. I think we got it now. Now, to construct the Pareto chart, then explain our results. Let us do this. The first thing we do is to arrange them in order of magnitude from the smallest to largest. Like I was saying during the other class, there's limits to what we can do on the screen. So I'm going to, whenever it's possible to show everything on the screen, I will show you. But when it's not possible, we use technology like Excel, to complete it. So the first thing we do is to arrange in order. So I'm going to put the table here so we can arrange it. We can have it in this form. State. And then the amount in cents. This is how represent how much it costs for passenger vehicles in the state turnpike. As a kind of a turnpike is a kind of a highway, state highway. Now, the largest is I think is Pennsylvania. Oh, actually Florida. So you put Florida here. Followed by I have Pennsylvania. Then have Oklahoma, Maine. Okay, the Maine. And of course, the Indiana. Okay. Now, for Florida is 6 cents per mile. So because all these are in cents, 6 cents per mile. Then next one would be Pennsylvania, which is 5.8 cents per mile. Then 6 cents, 6.0. Then next would be okay. Next would be Oklahoma, which is right here, 4.3 cents per mile. These are old data. It might cost more by now. It's an old data. So next would be Maine, which is 3.8 cents per mile. Then the last one is Indiana, which is 2.9 cents per mile. Now it says construct a Pareto chart to represent this data, and then interpret your results. So let's see. Now, due to the limitation of, I'll give you an idea of how to draw this. Then we go on to the extent that if you allow us to do it here, then we can go to Excel and complete it. So like say, if you're doing this in the class, let's say this is an exam. You first of all draw your chart. Of course from your algebra class, you know that you have your x-axis. This is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis and y-axis. Now this is the state will be on the x-axis state. State. Then here you can have your cost per mile. So now you can now put the other line. Okay. So that you have this in this form. First one is Florida. Okay, which costs 6 cents. So you can have here that this space is, but it goes from 2.9 cents per mile to 6 cents. So you can have this as, you can have 2 here, and next one would be next one might be 4. Sorry, my mistake. 3. Next one might be 4. And next one will now become 5. Now in the classroom, this is very easy. I can use a hand and draw it on the board, but in the computer we have just freehand sketches. The computer is difficult. So now for Florida, I'm going to show you for Florida. It says 6.0 cents per mile. Then the other state will be Pennsylvania. Then the other one will be Oklahoma. Okay, then the rest will be Maine and Indiana. So for Florida, you can just if you're using a freehand, you can see that from here you can have a Florida all the way to 6. Down all the way to 6. Then you can then cap it up. So if you're asked to do it manually, this is what you're gonna do. Use your pen and pencil. I'm not good with drawing with hand, but I think I'm trying. Now next one will be Pennsylvania. You can just, you're gonna touch this. This is 5.8. This is 5. 5.8 should be around here. So you're gonna make it for Pennsylvania. And then draw it down. Excuse me, my mistake. Okay. So then next will be Oklahoma. So now you get the point. You do this for all of them, and that will give you the Pareto chart. Now I'm going to take you to Excel to show you how it will look, because like I say, I will show you how to do it manually to the extent that this will allow me, and then I will now show you the rest using technology, Excel. So let me take you to Excel, where I can put it in faster, and I have it here. So I have the data in already, Indiana and Oklahoma. So all you have to do in Excel is to copy this. See, but here I have not arranged them yet. So let me arrange them in order of magnitude, like I did on the other side. So I'm gonna have the states, and then the amounts. The largest, as according to what we have in our previous in our paper, you can see that the largest is Florida. So there are two ways you can do this. I can either just copy it from here, excuse me, and paste it in that side. Instead of doing all this, I can just paste it here. Okay. So it's in. Okay, I'm gonna arrange this. Okay. Now this is in now. I can just copy it from here. Now go here and click on, excuse me. Can you see this? Oh, you couldn't see it. Okay. I pasted it here. Can you see this now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I pasted it in Excel. Now you can just highlight it from here and go here and click insert the chart, recommended charts. So you can see right here, click on it, and then okay is there, the Pareto chart. Now you can now format it. Okay. How do you format it? By closing the gaps. Remove this to that side. You close the gaps. So you click on this plus sign here, so that you can add the axis. Okay, this is the state. The state. This is for state. Okay. This is the cost per mile. Cost per mile in cents. This is cost of using passenger vehicles in state turnpikes. See? Now, let us close these gaps. You to close them, all you have to do is to right click on any of the bars, and then simply choose format data series, and then close the width. See, as I'm closing it, it will be they'll be coming together just the way they should have been, because they are together. It's a form of a histogram. I would call it a bar chart, actually. So, but you know, a histogram bar chart, they're basically the same thing. Don't close it completely so that you can still have the line of demarcation. Okay. Now this grid line, you can remove it. When you click on it, they'll come out, and then you delete the grid lines. Oh, excuse me, I deleted everything. Now, so this is the Pareto chart. Now you can see that from this Pareto chart, you can see that the Florida and Pennsylvania cost more per mile. They cost more per mile to drive in their turnpike than Oklahoma and Indiana. So let us. So now we can if you are, like I said, if this is a project, you can copy it by clicking here and copying it by Control C, and then you go to your project. In our own case, it is a question that we are answering. So I'm gonna paste it here. Okay. So that it replaces the old one. Okay. Now, so with this, we can now write our interpretation. Because it says here, the question says, explain your result. So Florida have the highest cost per mile. Okay, that's the best, the easier, least way we can explain it. Let me see. Okay, interpretation. So according to the Pareto charts, the state of Florida has the highest cost per mile. Okay. Now, Maine, the state of Maine has the low. Sorry, Indiana also has the lowest cost per mile. So when you look at this, you will see very clearly. It is they say that a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. You can see that this is the highest cost per mile here, and this is the lowest. Questions? Any question, guy? Any question for me?
No.
Okay. Okay, good. So now, next thing we're gonna look at is the one we call the pie chart. Pie charts. I'm sure you must have seen pie charts in the magazines, newspapers. In pie charts, we use a circular graph to present data. Excuse me, we use a circular graph. So pie chart is based, let me write it down. Pie chart is based on the theorem that the angle sum angle sum of a circle equals 360 degrees. So it's like a circle. So when drawing pie charts manually, you're gonna need what you call a protractor to measure the angles. Let me show you how the protractor looks like. I think I have to open. Let me open Google so I show you. I can show you how the protractor looks like. Okay, and then share it. Okay, I'm going to open it. Where is it? Okay, this is so you can see it now, right? You can see Google, right? Yeah, you can see it. A protractor looks like this. See, you guys can see it, right? For your high school. So use this to measure the angles on the pie chart. Okay. So now when you're drawing it manually, that's what you're gonna be using to measure it. Now, so the size of each sector represents the frequencies. This example will show will help us to illustrate that. It says here that the table below showed number of number of pounds in millions of pounds of each snack food eaten during the Super Bowl. Okay. Now it says construct the pie chart to represent the data, then explain our results. So to do this, we need to know that get the angle sum of the total frequency here, and we use it to calculate the relative frequency, and then calculate the angle for each. Let's start. Let's do it. Yeah. So we need let's say 4 columns. Okay, we have snack where we have potato chips, tortilla chips, chips. Then we have pretzels. Then you have popcorn. Then we have snack nuts. Then get our total. So you have a frequency. So number of them that are eaten. Yep, pounds that are eaten. Pounds that are eaten. For this one, we have 11.2 pounds. 8.2 pounds. Tortilla Brazil have 4.3 pounds. For snack popcorn by 3.8. Okay. Then for snack nut we got 2.5, and you're gonna get their total. Let me write this down so that we can calculate the total. I have 11.2 okay plus 8.2, 4.3, 3.8, and 2.5. So I'm gonna take you, here we can get this sum. So I'm gonna take you to the free online calculator. Remember I told you about this on free online calculator, Desmos. So we got 11.2. I think you can see this. Yeah, very good. So you have 11.2 plus 8.2. Okay, plus 4.3 plus 3.8. Okay, plus 2.5. Because 30 is total. Total is 30. So we're gonna go there and put 30 right there. We got 30 of them. Total, that's 30 million. Okay. Now let us find the relative frequency. Frequency. Now for relative frequency, as you already know, you divide each of this number by the total frequency. For example, relative frequency. Okay. Frequency for the first one, okay, equals for, excuse me, some mistake, for potato chips. Chips is going to be 11.2 divided by 30. 11.2 by 30. So we can get it from decimals. You get 11.2 by 30. 11.2 divided by 30. 0.3733. So usually I prefer that you stop at the 3 decimal places. That is 373. So we have it as 0.373. This is the same thing as saying 37.3%. So 0.373. So you got 0.373 here, 0.373. Now for tortilla chips, as this one here, tortilla chips. Tortilla chips. You gotta be, for tortilla chip, we have 8.2. So you do 8.2 divided by 30. That will give us this one give us the first one give us 0.373. Or if you like, you call it 37.3%. Because you can write relative frequency as a percent as well. Actually, it's a percent. That's what it is. So this one, I'll take you to decimals. It's for 8.2, I believe. 8.2. 8.2. Give us 0.273. 0.273. 0.273. Or if you like, 27.3%. Okay. So here is 0.273. So if I follow the same process and I got the rest of them as 0.143 for preserve, 0.143 for preserve, and for popcorn, 0.8 divided by 30 give me 0.127. Then for snack nut, I got 0.083. And when I added all of them, when I added all of this, you get 1.000, which is the same thing as like saying 100%. Okay. Now, if it's bigger than 100%, that means you must have made a mistake somewhere. So you have to double check your work. Now, let us get the angle to measure. Angle. Okay. Now remember, it is based on the principle of the theorem, but the angle sum of a circle is, if you add all of them, you're gonna get 360 degrees. So to get this angle, multiply each of these relative frequency by 360 degrees. For example, for potato chips, chips, the angle will be equals, for potato chips, we have the relative frequency as 0.373. So you're gonna be 0.373, okay, times 360 degrees. So I'm gonna take you to decimals, 0.373. So I'm gonna 0.373 times 360 degrees. 134.28. 134.28 degrees. So you're gonna have 134.28 degrees. Now for tortilla chip, okay, chips. I'm gonna have, excuse me, chips. I'm gonna have for that to have the relative frequency is 0.273. So I'm gonna have 0.273 times 360 degrees. So 0.273 times 360 degrees. Okay, I'm taking it to decimals. 0.273. I'm gonna change this to 273. Change it to 2. 98.28 degrees. 98.28 degrees. 98.28 degrees. So I'm gonna put it right here. 98.28 degrees. So I followed the same steps to get the rest of them. I got for pretzels, I got 51.48 degrees. And then for popcorn, 45.72 degrees. And then for snack nuts, 29.88 degrees. So when you add all, you're gonna get approximately 360 degrees. Now, if it is off by say 0.01, you're still good. It might be as a result of rounding error. The same thing with here. Sometimes you get 0.9999. It's still good because it might be due to rounding error. Now, with these two things, the names and this and the angle, you can now construct your pie chart. Let me give you a hint how it looks like. Then I'll take you to Excel where you can finish it. Okay. First of all, you use something that is round to draw a circle. So like I said, we have a limitation of what you can do here. So this is a circle. So you draw the circle. Okay, it's coming. Sometimes these things can be slow. Okay, I mean, try it again. Okay, this is a circle here. Okay. It's not coming out, but let me try it one more time. Oh, they're coming up now. So I'm gonna delete one of them. Okay. So use this one probably. So for some reason, it won't let me do anything to it. Anyway, you draw the circle and you measure these angles. I'm using the protractor and put them in. So you can see that this limitation we have here won't allow us to do it. So, but I think you get the point now. Once you draw the circle, use a ruler and the protractor to measure the angle for potato chips, and then draw it and write potato chips. Then you measure the angle for tortilla chips, measure the angle for pretzels, and that will give you the complete pie chart. So now I'm going to take you to Excel so that we can do it with technology. If you're using Excel, you don't need to calculate relative frequency or angle. All you need is the snack and the number of pounds consumed. Then Excel will do the rest. So let me take you to Excel so we can draw it and then make our interpretation here. So I have it. Excuse me. Let me move this so I can clear this side. Okay. Now, so look at the where we have it here. I have the information in Excel already for you, and then we can proceed. So all you have to do, like I said, you don't have to start calculating anything in this case. Just all you need to do is to highlight this. Look at insert. You can see the pie chart right here. I usually choose this one. and then that will give me excuse me, what I wanted. Okay, it's not it's supposed to move on. Okay, let's see what can be done. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me fix this problem. I'm going to fix it, but don't worry. If it doesn't let us do it on this workbook, let me do it. We'll put it in a different workbook. I'm going to copy it. Add it. Go to a new sheet, then paste it there. Okay, and then so let's insert it. This insert pie chart. Okay, then I bring it down so it will we can do our work there. Okay, so you have pie charts of Super Bowl of snack data. So yeah, let's see why this is happening. Let me see why. Okay, because this place should be highlighted so that you can add the percent. See, it has already measured everything for you. You can see tortilla chips. You see the color for tortilla chips right here. It's right here. Then potato chip is the blue color. You can see right here. And then snack nuts, you know, is the I don't know what this color is, light blue. I can see right here. Then popcorn is the smallest, which is the orange color. So let me see why it doesn't want us to use this. I want to put all these numbers inside. So I'm gonna say add data format data series or add data labels. Okay, they're in there now. You can see that in. But then you can usually it will show here, and then you can choose the one you prefer. But for some reason, this place is disabled. I don't know why it's disabled. So I'm gonna, since Excel have already did the measurement for us, I can just add the data myself. So I can just add here that this is for, okay, the blue color is for snack, sorry, blue color is for potato chips. Okay, then this color here is for tortilla chips. Tortilla chips, and so on and so forth. This one here is the preserve. Preserve is the gray color. Okay. Preserve. Then this one will be the orange color is for popcorn. Okay. Now this light blue is for excuse me. All right, let's see. Popcorn. And this one will be for snack nuts. So under normal circumstances, this place will be highlighted. Okay, let me see. This command is disabled. This document can be opened in Compact. Okay. To use this feature, convert the document to a file by clicking the file tab and okay. File and then convert. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, I think you get the point now. This place is just to choose the option you want, but it's already have it here for you anyway. So you can just type it in. And then if you want to do more work on this, let's say you want to paste it in your work, then you can just click here and then Control C, or you can just keep copy. Then go to your work where you are doing the work, like here. In our own case, we are doing it in our workbook here. Then Control V, we paste it. See? Now you can now write your interpretation. Okay. So I'm on the snacks, but during the Super Bowl, the most popular one are the potato chip and the tortilla chips. So the most popular snack during Super Bowl are the potato chips and tortilla chips. So if you have a grocery store, during the Super Bowl, you can know that you have to stock up more of the potato chip than the tortilla chips. Yeah. Questions for me?
No.
Okay. So I think we are good for today. And I will see. Oh, please continue with your homework. Remember, Sunday is the deadline for the 2 homework you have. Actually, the 3 homework you have this week. So I will see you on Friday. You have a good day.
All right, you do the same.
Goodbye.
Have a good weekend.
Weekend? Today's Wednesday.
Week.
Oh, week. Okay. You too. All right. Bye-bye.